What's good, people? This was shot on the Xperia 1 Mark V. If you watched the previous video that I made, the 5-month review, I shot it on the Lumix S5 using a vintage lens. So I thought to myself, why not try and imitate the same thing? This was not a comparison trying to compare the Lumix S5 and the Xperia 1 Mark V. I was not trying to do that. So on the day, what I did, natural lighting, the sun, the light coming through the window, as you can see, I tried to make sure that the setup was quite similar. With the Xperia 1 Mark V, I was using the 24mm lens. With the Lumix S5, I was using the Sigma 35mm lens f2.0. So I started off with the Lumix S5 to just try and compare the two to make sure that they're slightly matching. And this is the footage of the Lumix S5, not graded. I forgot to do the white balance. That was one mistake that I made. But anyway, things like this always happen. So I set up the Xperia 1 Mark V using the Domile ND filter, and this is what the image looks like. And again, I forgot to sort out the white balance, but anyway, this is what it is. This is what came out. I was impressed by what came out. And I took off the ND filter and I tried to imitate the same thing without the ND filter, and you'll see what it looks like. So this is what the footage looks like without the ND filter. It's still amazing. I was impressed. So at the end, what I decided to do was to put both images together, graded them, and this is what I came up with. So on the left side, you have the Xperia 1 Mark V. On the right side, you have the Lumix S5. You can see the dynamic range in terms of the quality, but still, the Xperia 1 Mark V is amazing. The purpose of this test was not to compare if the Xperia is better than the Lumix S5. The purpose of this video was just to do a quick imitation of what I did before using the Xperia 1 Mark V. So it's not a comparison, because when you look at the Lumix S5 and the Xperia 1 Mark V, they're two complete different cameras.